Oh, this sound, it like instantly takes you back to that time, right? When Little House on the Prairie was the show. And now, I notice on social media, Gen Zers are living Prairie life. Like all the things, like the crafting and all the lifestyle.
Yes.
It's all coming back on social media.
Everything's back around.
You have not accidentally changed the channel, friends. We were talking about all things Little House on the Prairie this morning. The cast is getting back together at a local spot to show where some of the show's iconic episodes were filmed.
Yes, here locally. So we're joined by the one and only Allison Ardgrim, who played Nelly Olsen. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for taking time to talk to us. So fun for so many fans who get to come meet you, right? Tell us more.
This is going to be bananas. It's like we're getting the band back together.
Yes.
A whole bunch of us. I'm here. Nelly's here. Almanzo's here.
Oh, my gosh.
Baby Carrie, Baby Grace, Baby Rose. Miss Beadle is here. Hester Sue Terhune. We got them all. We got them all. We got everybody's coming. Andy Garvey. We got this. We got Sarah Carter. We have everybody. And we're all hanging out here all day, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And right here, you know, I'm in front of this Fallon Hotel. You know what this was? Did you see the episode Someone Please Love Me? This is where Pa walks by the saloon, and he walks down this whole street. This was in the show. This was all in the show. We mostly shot in LA, but once a year we'd come up here, and we shot this whole street. Pa walks down here in that episode. He boards up here, and then I was always out in the woods, you know, when I was in the river with Laura, when Laura runs away from home and climbs that mountain and meets Ernest Borgnine. That was up here. And I was in the little pond where the panning for gold. That was all Angels Camp and all that, and that's it. We came up here every year. I grew up here. Part of my childhood was spent up here.
What a treat. Okay, so Allison, I want to ask you about playing Nelly, because Nelly was the mean girl. She was so mean to Laura. But the best scene, I think, you probably have favorites, but the best thing I think is the scene where you guys have a fight in the river in the mud.
Yeah. Well, that was the one because Laura came to me for advice about a test. Okay, for 7 years I've lied to and tortured this girl, and she comes to me for advice. Why? Why did she believe me? I do not know. But we wind up duking it out in the mud, and if you watch that scene very closely, you can see her get me in a headlock and shove a whole wad of mud right into my mouth.
Oh, no.
She's awful, I tell you.
She was awful.
And you know, so I think this is so fun that the cast is getting back together. Have you all kept in touch all these years? I mean, this show was huge in the 70s and 80s.
We have. Oh yeah, it's our 51st anniversary this year. Last year was year 50, and it was absolutely off the charts crazy. We were out every weekend, but we've stayed in touch. I mean, there's only certain shows, big truck, only certain shows that people really talk to each other. The cast of Gilligan's Island were friendly, the Waltons and MASH and us. That's pretty much it. But yeah, no, we're in each other's back pocket. We're on speed dial. We're all on speed dial to each other 24/7. Yes.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so Allison, what are you guys going to do, because you're there the whole weekend, outside of you know, reliving the scenes that you shot? Do you have any aspirations of recreating anything?
Ooh.
We love a recreation.
Ooh, there might be. You know, we were over in Railtown. I actually lit the engine in the train there at the Railtown. I lit there because we have the number 3 train, which was in the show, and we're having a wine and cheese party on the train tomorrow night. You can get tickets to that. And we've got VIP breakfast. We got a VIP dinner with the fans, and then of course we're signing autographs all day. We got a parade coming up in a couple hours. I gotta be in a stagecoach in a parade.
Oh my gosh.
So we're just doing stuff like that. And if you go Little House Gold Country, you can go.com, go to the website. There's still a couple of tickets. You can still come. So come see us.
Okay, we just popped it up on the screen there so folks can see exactly where to go. We're also going to make it easy and link it to our website, GoodDaySacramento.com, under show info, and today's date, LittleHouseGoldCountry.com to get some of those tickets. Go to the Wine and Cheese, get to see Nelly, Allison. Allison, you are such a treat.
Thank you.
So good.
You know what I love about this too is those places are still there.
Yes.
Because, you know, this was many years ago. Not to age her specifically, but a lot of those places stand the test of time because they are historic.
That's how you know they are a classic.
That's right.
Indeed.
I want you to be my wife. I loved him.
Okay, before we were shipping folks on social media, they were the original ship.
Oh.
Almanzo and Laura.
Look at them.
You're a hopeless romantic. That scene from Little House on the Prairie might make you swoon. It is the moment where Almanzo and Laura Ingalls' relationship truly takes off.
And I love that it was a plain one frame, let her kind of think about it. I mean, that's how it was done, right?
Aww.
Something special is coming for fans of the show, though, as the cast is actually getting together for a reunion in Columbia. This is only like an hour west of Stockton.
It's so cool.
Many of the scenes were shot here.
Right? So we are joined now by Dean Butler, who played Almanzo Wilder, for more on this experience. Good morning to you, Dean.
Good morning, Courtney and Dina. Thank you for having me this morning. This is really fun, standing on the streets of Columbia.
This is so funny. So we were just talking to Allison in the last hour about the fact that you guys are there because you are celebrating and doing this whole reunion in the spot where you shot a lot of scenes right here in Northern California.
Yeah, we did a big 50th anniversary event last year in Simi Valley where Walnut Grove was built.
Yeah.
And this year we thought, let's kick off the second half century of Little House love in a place where some of the most beautiful scenes in the series were shot. This is gorgeous country. Michael Landon loved this area. Our producer, Kent McCrae, discovered it in the 1960s for himself. Brought Bonanza here, brought the High Chaparral here. All kinds of different programs were shot. Tons of stuff was shot up here.
Wow.
So we're in Columbia. We'll be at Jamestown at Railtown, 1897 Railtown tomorrow night for a wine and cheese ride on the Sierra Railroad. The same train that was the Little House train, that was so many different trains, all under steam. So that's going to be really fun. I just think this is one of the most beautiful areas that Little House was shot in, and in fact, I went to college at University of the Pacific in Stockton, so
that.
you know, I have this whole valley connection to Little House. I was starting my freshman year. The pilot was being shot like 30 miles away when I was starting my freshman year, and 4 years later, I'm hired to be on the program.
Oh my gosh. So
really
we know for so many people who grew up watching this show, this was maybe a big part of people's living rooms for almost a decade.
Yeah.
When you get to meet the fans, because you've done these types of experiences before, what is that moment like? What do you talk about? What do they remember? Specific scenes and pieces of the show, I'm sure.
I think there's that. I think what's incredible is that when they meet members of the cast who have been part of their youth, part of a certain time in their life, what we get to see is them going back to those moments in their own imagination. I mean, that's really the magic of this, is that we are here to be a conduit to their memories, to their good feeling, to their love of the program. And so we get to help facilitate that.
Oh, that's so
as
cool.
we are talking to them. It's really great. The laughter, the tears, the sweetness of it is it's magical. It really, truly is.
It's so cool. Dean, I know we got to go, but I know that you grew up in Northern California. You mentioned going to UOP. You grew up on a ranch in Northern California. Was there any time on the ranch that an incident, much like befalling Almanzo on the show, because he went through some crazy stuff, has anything like that happened to you on your ranch?
Oh my God! I mean, just simple things like lighting coal oil lamps at night to read. I mean, when we didn't have electricity on the place when I was growing up, so we read by coal oil lamps. We were in the kitchen we heated our water for baths on the stove.
Wow!
Our big kettles, and poured it into the bathtub. We bathed twice a week. It was ripe on the ranch during the summer months. We had a great experience. I think living in that situation really was so unconsciously preparing me for stepping into this world. It could not have been more perfect for me.
The
This is
line of the day.
beautiful,
Right
right?
on the ranch.
Oh,
it was
man.
right on the ranch.
Dean, thank you so much
was.
for your
It
time
was.
this morning. If you want to get in on hanging out with the cast from Little House on the Prairie, make sure you hop on the website. We're linking everything to ours, gooddaysacramento.com, under show info and today's date. You got to get out there for the wine and cheese ride.
Yes.
Dean, enjoy the weekend.
Thank you, and thank you for chatting with us this morning.
Of course.
Absolutely.
And I'm sure the bathing has increased from 2 times a week to maybe daily. We don't know.
Right on the
We'll have to
ranch.
find out.